Believe it. Dave, your sign's upside down. That's good. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. Hurling through space. How could that be?
Excuse me, does he have photo release for taking videos?
I don't know.
Nobody's been okay.
What's photo release? What does that mean?
You need to have consent that these people are okay being recorded.
Oh, really? Well, at every traffic stop, there's several cameras.
Yeah.
At every. What, the government has permission to take our picture without our consent?
There's a sign that says there's a camera on this. They have signs. You can't just take video of
And
people
that's
without
for
permission.
driving regulations.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Nobody's been okay with
sorry.
the camera, to be honest.
I think everybody sees his camera.
No,
Yeah, because he's holding it up.
I had
Videotaping
6
that.
different people say when they walk by, why is he recording me? He didn't ask my permission.
Oh.
That's actually the biggest problem of all of it, is people have actually been walking by saying, I don't like being recorded. So I think that's gonna also hurt. When you see a camera and people didn't get asked first, that's a difficult. You're already butting heads right off the bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Not to mention.
I don't know. I don't think that there's a law against it, though.
Okay. Good luck.
No, really, you have to go by the law, and I don't think there's a law against it. I don't think there's a permission thing with it.
Being recorded without your permission?
No.
No. See?
Well, don't go to the traffic stop.
It's not fair. It's not nice.
I'm sorry.
It's bad enough that he's bombarding people from walking by, but the camera is actually.
He's not bombarding anybody.
The sign is blocking the sidewalk. They can't even walk by. It's literally blocking the sidewalk. That's the problem too, not just the camera.
I'll talk to him a little bit. What was the deal?
She was freaking out that, she told us, dude, people are insane.
What did she say? What was her reasoning?
She told me I was blocking, that I'm not allowed to do that. And it's like, of course I am. It's a freaking sidewalk.
It is a sidewalk, and we have every right to do that.
She touched me, too. She put her hand on me, so that's assault.
Really? I think legitimately, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I would almost like to try to press charges on her, but...
See, under the law, we have this protection. We do. But I don't know, these people are freaking out.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the police anymore. I don't want to have anything to do with them. I don't have anything to do with that monster over there.
Yeah.
That freaking ridiculous
And now, wait a minute. And this, but the woman over here next to us, they said that you had to have a license to videotape.
Yeah.
And I'm there, well, I don't think there's a law against it.
You know there isn't a law.
And I said, besides, there's cameras at every intersection.
Well, guy who made fun of me, so there he is.
There's cameras at every intersection.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with that?
Yeah. I just thought
The spinning globe is a crazy idea.
God, seriously?
The spinning globe is just crazy. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. If you really think about it, are we really spinning around in the universe? I mean, really.
Here's a brain teaser for you. They say Earth spins 1,000 miles an hour.
This is the truth.
Man, I'll tell you, this is a tough crowd here. I want to go back to Temple. I want to go back to the schools.
Yeah, but you know, we had
dead.
I had a professor here, and I gave him some facts, and he was from Temple.
Yeah.
He said, I said we were there.
I think he was kind of was it the black dude or the
No, the guy
dude?
without hair.
The Asian guy.
The spinning globe is a crazy idea. We can't be spinning. The clouds cannot be holding on for nothing.
Too. You look open-minded. So check this out. They tell us, right, at 1,000 miles an hour,
They say they landed on the moon, but there's no dust on the footpads.
Alright, you're at the equator, spinning at the equator, you fly above that speed, 1,000 miles an hour. Okay, so I think what it is, what you're telling me is exactly what it is science tells us, which is that they tell us that those clouds above our head, right, they're moving exactly with the Earth at 1,000 miles an hour. Now, the interesting thing, though, is that they're not connected, right? They all started, they can't be at the same speed. You know that because the hub of a tire is not traveling as fast as the outside of the tire. So, which is very strange now. So now the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, yet 100 miles up, you're going to be spinning 11, 12, 13, whatever it is, 1,400 miles an hour. How is it spinning faster? There is no connection. There's no physical connection to the air. Now, this is never...
He's a physicist. You're not going to win.
Oh, we're not trying to win. We're just giving new information.
Wait, let me ask, though. This has never been replicated. Is that true? No one has ever replicated what it is that you're telling me. That is true.
What do you mean replicated?
Meaning create an object that is
that
has its own atmosphere.
When you have a pressurized atmosphere to a vacuum of space, there has to be a physical barrier. No, any vacuum needs a physical barrier.
It's not a vacuum. It's air.
In space.
Where? Yeah.
Oh, in space.
Space?
I mean, that was where I was going to go.
Okay, but where's the physical barrier?
No, this is something that you...
The spinning globe is a crazy idea.
Create a giant vacuum, and within that vacuum, create a pressure system that has no physical barrier between the two. And let's see that be done. Yeah.
The spinning globe is a crazy idea.
Right, but have you put it...
The spinning ball is a crazy, crazy idea.
Okay. Great.
How about diamagnetism? You look scientifically minded. Can I show you just 3 facts? 3 facts. Here's a curvature formula, but there's no curvature. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. What? The spinning globe is a crazy, crazy idea.
Right, well that's my point. No one has ever used it. Nobody knows the kids who use it. Nobody.
The spinning globe is a crazy idea. There's no curvature. We have a formula. There's no curve of the earth. We have a formula that can prove it. The earth does not curve. We have a formula right there, and we can prove there's no curvature. Anybody remember the moon landing? No dust on the footpads, and look, it's made of tin foil, aluminum foil. That's exactly what they did. You think that's real? I don't. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. You have to be crazy to believe in that spinning globe. It makes no sense at all. The spinning globe is crazy. You got to be crazy to believe the spinning globe. NASA lies through their teeth. Take a card and look it up. Spinning globe is just crazy.
Let me ask you, what is gravity? Tell me what is gravity? It's weird.
Einstein says gravity is a curvature of space.
Do you know Neil deGrasse
Yeah.
Tyson? Have you ever heard of Neil deGrasse Tyson? He's like a physicist. He's kind of famous.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, because he says he's on tape. You can watch it on video. He says, when it comes to what gravity is, he says,
Well,
that's what he says.
everything perfectly.
Well, wait.
We only know what
But
our
that's a problem, isn't it?
No.
Because what you're trying to do is tell me that why water sticks to a ball, and now all of a sudden you say, well, we really don't know everything about gravity. So how can you rely so much on something of which you know nothing
We don't know
of?
anything about anything. Everything about
Well,
anything.
I know
It's
water
like
always
saying,
seeks and finds its
if-
level.
If you say the Earth is flat, how do you know? If you've seen the entire Earth, then
We know there's no
Here's what
curvature.
we know. We have tested water at lakes over a distance of 7 miles. Over a distance of 7 miles using spherical geometry, 8 inches per mile squared, there should be 40 feet of expected curvature. A man
100
named T.
miles.
Marble was on YouTube. You can look this up yourselves, folks. And he took a laser. He had it 7 feet above the ground on one end. He took his camera and he put it in the water. Literally, you can see the water right into the water's edge. Now, there should be a 40-foot hump, actually 20 feet on each side, which is causing you not to see any of that laser beam. You can see that laser beam pointed perfectly.
the light bends in a gravitational field.
No, that's what they tell you, but it's not
Well,
true.
there's another guy who's check this out.
By an eclipse of the sun.
They're using infrared now too, and they're seeing now 250 miles. Over a distance of 250 miles, now you need curvature approaching multiple miles of curvature, and you're seeing all the land masses that you shouldn't be seeing, guys.
The light bends.
No.
But not with, I think the infrared.
That's a lame
infrared
excuse,
is-
actually.
Well, I think what it's doing is it's measuring.
So you're saying it's flat?
Yes.
Yeah, look into this
Yes.
stuff. I'm telling you.
No.
I know. Why? Well, I know.
Do you know what a
When the space shuttle?
Do you know what a torus field is? Do you know what a torus field? Okay, it's an electromagnetic force field. It kind of looks like a donut with a hole in the middle.
Oh, you mean that? Okay.
Okay, a torus.
Okay. Right.
So the electricity comes around, comes up through the North Pole,
The Earth is the
comes up out of the North Pole, and what do we get there? The Aurora Borealis. Okay, so that proves electricity is coming up there. We don't get that around the world. So it's coming.
The magnetic field of the Earth looks like a big bar magnet that extends from the south to the North Pole.
Yeah, but if you go around in a circle, that's a torus field.
Remember Star
Yeah,
Trek?
and it's
Okay,
circular.
it comes out of the North Pole. Do you know there's free-flowing electricity up there? Okay, because Tesla talked about that. He was going to give us all free electricity. Okay, and then J.P.
He
Morgan,
wasn't going to give it to us.
he was. J.P.
There's
Morgan's,
no way you can get it there. It's all random.
no, it's not. He could do it. And he was going to give us all free electricity, and J.P. Morgan said, where do you put the meter? And then he ruined it.
Well, I could believe that.
Okay.
Because I
now
could believe
listen,
that those guys just
with
wanted
gravity, we all agree that things fall, and we all agree that there's a rate of fall. So we agree on that. But I think because of the torus field, it's actually diamagnetism pushing us down, not gravity pulling us down.
Right. What is actually?
If you just think about that for a little bit.
But if you
7
put
years old now.
you have a particle that's not charged,
So anyway,
the magnetic
a
field's
year and a
not
half
doing
ago, up
anything to
until
it. You have
about
to have a
age 45
charge
and a
to
half
have a
or so.
magnetic
You see, you've been taught a certain way, and it's going to be hard for you to translate that into.
I would be like,
But it's like you accept charge
There's a reason why
when
that.
it comes to the creation of a magnetic field, but now you don't want to accept charge when it comes
and those
to
did not seem
you need charge
compatible to me.
in order for a
There was
magnetic
no
field to have
room
an
for
effect.
God in my mind.
Like if I have something
all
that has
this
no
came
charge,
from a
why does it
single
fall?
molecule that exploded.
If it has no
Everything
charge,
has
all
a
of it's gonna go back to that.
charge.
but
There's
the
no
net
point
charge
to
is
it.
zero
Every.
for
I lived
most
my
of
life
it.
Well,
with
that was
46 years.
what you were told.
when I
But
heard about
everything
fire,
has
I started
electric.
looking
Our
at it.
brains work with
Yeah,
electric.
because they're
Everything.
electrons and
Yes.
Right.
And did you know that there's
Although
rocks?
neutrons have no
Did you
charge.
know rocks used to be living material?
clearly do not
Did you know
tell you
that?
that you're on a
There's
spinning
there's
ball.
something
So,
called Mud
I'm
Fossil
reading this, and I'm
University,
like, I
and
really
he's
don't like it,
researching
because I'm
into
starting
that.
to see the
That
evidence
rocks
for
really
this.
Yes, and here's something else you might be interested to know. Do you know Devil's tower out in Arizona. Or, yeah, that big rock formation.
Right.
Did you know that used to be an ancient tree stump?
No, I did not.
That okay, just you don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying that this is what we're looking into. These
I could
kinds of
agree with you
things.
here.
All
What does that
mesas,
have to do with
all
flat Earth?
because this is all the information that's being withheld from us.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of information being held from us.
Okay.
In so many ways, I agree.
Well,
but
I know that
as
water.
a physicist, I've seen and I've measured
I think
the
you're
experiments.
but you're compartmentalized, and you're not able to think outside the box.
As a physicist, you have to think outside the box.
No, you're very much in a parameter.
Theories come out.
Could you at least just take a?
What is quantum mechanics?
Yeah, that's how our sun stays up there and comes around the Earth. That's quantum mechanics.
If people
Yes,
didn't
it
think
is.
about it, then I'd love to
The sun is only like 10 miles away. It's very close.
10 miles away.
Very close. It's not 93. It's very small. It's kind of like a flashlight coming around. I have a time lapse of the sun. You can see it getting smaller and smaller. Did you know the sun moves faster below the equator than up here?
Well, it's an elliptical orbit, and the sun very rarely moves as the Earth is going around the sun.
No, it's not. It's the other way around. It's totally flipped. It is. It's totally. Did you know there's a dome?
You can do the experiments.
Look into lightning sprites. As an educated man, this stuff should like be firing off. Wow, I'm going to check that
I'll
out.
check it out. Don't worry
Okay,
about it. I'll
so
check it out,
at
but-
this website that we have, at our website,
that this was created, that this was
right there, this is all this information on the banners. That's like right on the front page. So you can like look at that and say, hey, now that is really interesting. At least, I tell older people like me, I'm 62. I say it'll keep you from getting dementia. So if you would just check some of those things out. It's been a really interesting 2.5 years for me. My dad was a math teacher. He flew off aircraft carriers. And my son was a physics major. So this was so exciting to me to study
I mean,
it.
your dad as a flyer got high enough where you could see the curvature.
Yeah, and I wish he hadn't died in '99, or I would have really talked to him about this.
Because that's to me is the
put that on his.
Do you know what? When you get up,
when you look at the moon, is
Yeah.
the moon flat to you?
you look through the moon. Why is it blue? In the daytime, it's blue.
100%.
The shaded side?
It's the light that's bouncing.
Well, and then at nighttime, the black part, you can look through it and see stars. Ancient astronomers have said those things. And I'm there, what? I never thought of that before. So I'm just checking into all this. I don't know exactly the truth. Okay, but I think it's a real interesting study.
Okay,
That's Antarctica. That holds in all the water. That's our bathtub.
I know.
You know?
I know. If they start breaking off, we're in trouble.
They're looking for you. We're going to head out.
Okay, Duke.
Nice talking.
Thank you. Hi, did you ever hear this before?
Yes, I have.
You a science guy? This is the end right there.
What if you fall off?
That's Antarctica. And it's like a big bathtub. I'm not kidding. That holds in all the water. It sounds silly, but that holds in the water, and they don't tell us that part. They don't. You have to watch the video that it's on my banners. All that stuff on my banners you can find at one spot. And let me get you a card right here because it has it on there. Here, I'll give you one of the big cards because look, you get your own map. That's the Antarctica. It goes all the way around the outside edge. And then here, if you type all that in, you get the 200 proofs video, and it has all the information. And you'll learn about perspective, and you'll learn about reflections on a flat surface and a curved surface, and you'll learn to see reality as it is. So that would be really smart of you to just study this. Yeah, just study it. Okay? Awesome. Thanks for stopping. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. Hey, come on over. See, it stepped up a little bit. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. This makes a whole lot more sense. Take a card and just look it up. You can get all this information on our website. The spinning ball is a crazy idea. The flat plains, Earth, makes a whole lot more sense. Hi. Did you ever hear this before?
I have not.
Yeah, it's we have a lot of evidence that the Earth is really a flat plane. Most specifically, water. Water always seeks its level. And we have a curvature formula which says there's no curvature. So if there's no curve, there can't be a globe.
Questioning things. She was reading up on it, and she's a science major and a mathematician, and she was like, kind of made me question a lot of things. So.
Yeah, so right on our website, you'll find all this information that's on here.
I'll give that to you too.
Yeah, you want another one for yourself?
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah,
it is. When it comes to what gravity is, we just don't know. That's what Neil deGrasse Tyson says.
They're good, Dave.
Why water sticks in spinning ball is all because of gravity. That a physicist is telling you he has no idea what it is.
They're good. They're going to look into it. They have a friend
I see.
who's a science major. So yeah, they're good. They're good. But yeah.
Sorry,
so I took that physics guy aside a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt on your gig.
No,
okay.
I'm happy, man. I was losing my ground with him.
He agreed to look into it.
Wow.
And I said, listen, you know, it keeps us from getting dementia if we keep our minds active. Yeah, that's true, he says. So I gave him a few things that he should think about. I even went into like Devil's Tower. He says, well, I'm sure they're keeping a lot from us. I said, well, just look into it, you know.
I wanted to bring up like Boston bombing hoaxes and stuff like that because at that point...
You never know exactly what's going to trigger
and you know, because that's more physical stuff. Fine. Don't believe what I'm saying about the flat earth, but take a look at this guy's stumps.
That's right.
Which no blood is coming out of.
Right. I like that one too. Yeah. That's very true.
It's like, you know, you can't. That's undeniable.
And no EMT in their right mind would put somebody in a wheelchair and wheel them 2 blocks down the street.
Two times around, right? Did you know that they did it twice?
Crazy. Just
they messed up the first take.
Oh, so they had to do it again.
And they literally wheeled him around the block a second time. But I guess his legs, you know, they just pinched the blood.
Yeah. And they kept slapping him to keep him awake.
Yeah, that did it. You're right. And we're insane. You and me are insane.
I've been saying that the globe is a crazy idea. I've been saying that now.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It is, yeah. The spinning globe is a crazy idea.
In Australia, I can promise you that. Neil deGrasse Tyson says when it comes to what gravity is, he goes, we don't know. We don't know. Neil deGrasse Tyson, when it comes to gravity, what gravity is, he says, we don't know. We don't know.
Dave, back up.
And yet, how does that gravity stick to a spinning ball?
Look at all those people walking across here, coming over here. Anybody remember the moon landing? There's no dust on the feet, and it was supposedly 6 inches of dust. I don't think they landed on the moon. Hi girls, you ever hear of the flat earth before? It's all over the schools. It's all over the schools. You got to catch on to it. The spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. It is. It's crazy. NASA lies. It's a propaganda machine.
Everybody here trusts the government, right? Raise your hand.
The spinning ball globe is a crazy idea.
You guys know the Boston Bond is a damn thing, right? 100%. I can show you. I have another
The spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. You have any, you want to learn some facts? Like the curvature?
How about a good one?
Curvature formula? But there's no curvature.
You guys are slaves. Happy slaves, but you're slaves nonetheless. Right? You have a slave.
Spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. The spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. How could we be spinning 1,000 miles an hour and not know it? Did you ever hear the moon landing? Remember that? There's no dust even on the feet. And it's made of aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Do you think we landed on the moon?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
I think we did.
No, I think the NASA is a propaganda machine. They just get $52 million a day for putting out lies.
Think about that.
You ever hear this? You want some facts? Want some facts? Look, there's a curvature formula. Curvature formula. And then there's Chicago, 60 miles away. No curvature. You can be in Wildwood and see Atlantic City, and there's no curvature.
Hey man, this is crazy stuff. Here's the Chicago skyline.
Take a card and look it up.
There's 1,700 feet of curvature hiding that entire skyline. How are you seeing it? Right?
The spinning globe is a crazy idea. Yeah, how can we believe that when there's no evidence? Because NASA lies. They put out propaganda. They get $52 million a day. Just look it up.
Nice, bro.
How can we believe that we live on a spinning ball? Just nutty. Crazy idea.
Condemnation before investigation is the highest form of ignorance, folks. It's the truth, right?
There's a curvature formula. At least, you know what, Dave? You're giving people, at least, if they don't want to look into it, you're entertaining.
Yep.
It gives them something to talk about.
And they see flat Earth.
They see that, yes, yes, and they're thinking, oh, I'm having a great day. Wasn't that crazy? That's what they're saying.
Come on, happy slaves. Come on now.
That's right. That's right.
How do we know this today?
Yeah, the spinning ball.
That was good.
The
We don't know
spinning
first
ball.
name. You're making a claim we're not making, sir. So, guys,
Spinning ball is a crazy idea.
fun stuff to look after. Just take a look, please. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate it.
The spinning ball is a crazy idea. All right. Good job, Dave. Good job.
Please.
All right, we're walking back anyway.
Please.
When they come back, they'll stop.
Please.
Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it.
It's flat, guys. Right? Now, if we're traveling 1,000 miles an hour spinning at the equator, and your commercial airplane travels 550 miles an hour in the same direction with that 1,000 mile an hour spin.
The spinning ball is a crazy idea. I gotta sit down.
I don't even like when I say I'm going to call the police. Like I told that lady, how about I call the police on you for freaking assaulting me?
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd she say?
But I don't like saying that even because I don't have any.
I know.
Police.
That's right, I know. I know. Ow.
Now, you know it's not great in Australia for that to be true. That's nuts, right?
The spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. Come over here. When you think about it, the spinning globe is a crazy idea. We just accept the reality from which we are presented.
You go, Marilyn. What else is on your mind?
The spinning ball is a crazy idea.
What about Ephesians Day? What is your feeling about 5:11?
Ephesians 5:11, we got to expose the lies.
I like that. Yeah.
It's what it says, expose the lies.
Let's talk about the Holocaust. I like talking about those gas chambers, which everybody likes to be so quiet about.
Well, I do question about the census reports.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no big change in the census. So how do you explain that?
Yeah.
But I want to go back to the other thing that we were talking about.
Boston bombing?
No.
Ephesians?
Yes.
Yes.
Ephesians. So whenever there's a lie, you got to expose the lie.
Yeah.
All right? And that is how you get rid of the lie, by exposing it. Because it can't stand the light. The lies can't stand the light.
I agree.
That's why the truth is called light.
Yeah.
See? So the truth can stand the light. It's out in the light. That's why we have laws called the sunshine laws.
There you go.
It's out in the light. So that is getting to the truth.
Hello.
But it's when things are hidden in the darkness, that's what we've got trouble in our country. We got trouble in River City.
Yeah, we are indeed.
With a capital T.
Do.
And that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Do you know that out of the Music Man?
No, but I
That's
heard
from the
pool
Music
funny
Man.
in that
Zane will like that. Hi, Zane.
Yeah, hey, Zane.
But, yeah. So we got to get all those lies exposed. Bring them out into the sunshine.
I'm with you. 100%. All right. Let's get some more, hopefully, Brad's not stalking us anymore, so I don't know where he is, but that's good. See 56 miles across Lake Michigan. See the entire skyline. It should be impossible.
The spinning globe is a crazy idea. Does not make any sense. The spinning globe is a crazy idea.
You guys ever heard of that?
How about a few facts? Spinning globe is crazy. that sun is hot. You know what? This is something. The sun is hot. Do you feel the heat from that sun? And it was just out, it was just behind a cloud. So you think it's 93 million miles away? And just a little moisture cloud can change the heat difference? I don't think so. I think it's very close. The sun is close. It's hard to sit down because you want to get up. I know, but it's hard. I start talking and I want to get up. I want to talk to people. So there's another thing we can talk about, Dave. The spinning globe is a crazy idea. It doesn't exist. So our idea is that if there's a flat earther who wants to think that they are a flat earther, then there has to be some kind of test to see if you're a flat earther. You can't be just saying it anymore. The spinning ball is a crazy idea. You know, the spinning globe model's a crazy idea. There's no facts for it. There's no facts. So the test, hey, did you ever hear this before?
Trolling.
Yeah, why don't you, that's great. Why don't you take a, that's a really cool little thing he's got there. So there's a test for a spinning, for a flat earther. Hey, you guys remember the moon landing? Look at that right there in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's no dust on the feet. How could that be? I think they lied to us. Nobody landed on the moon. You were out here yesterday. I remember you, mister.
I think that music is above the ordinance level.
I think so.
I'm gonna have to call the oh no, actually I don't want to call them Nazis. No, people are giving me heck for that, and they're right. The Nazis.
So guess what? So, you know, you just can't say you're a flat earther and then everybody should believe you, because you could mislead people. Yeah. So I think there should be a test for a flat earther. So let's pick up your things here because they blew it around.
You know what I'll start doing? I'll put them underneath the, I didn't have them underneath, but I'll put them underneath.
Yeah, the little, if the wind gets going, it'll kick them up.
Yep.
But this is all good factual information. Science will tell you that the Earth is not a spinning ball. Real science.
I don't understand.
So my thing is that there should be a test to see if you're really a flat earther or not. And I think one of the major things is if you start telling other people about it. You put your own self on the line.
We do, folks.
Yep.
Guys, you guys feel that spin? 1,000 miles an hour? Supposedly they tell us that you spin it right now. Do you feel it?
The globe Earth is a crazy idea.
Give me 2 minutes of your time. It might change your life. 1 minute at a time. 10 seconds.
The globe Earth is a crazy idea. So what do you think of that idea?
If you have any questions on it, just let me know. Oh.
So if you refuse to tell anybody about flat Earth, how can you be a flat earther?
I think you're going to get a lot of hate mail on that from the...
I don't care.
But I actually have to say...
If you don't want to wear a t-shirt, you don't want to give out cards, you don't want to tell anybody about it, what is that?
Well, people get afraid, but the fact is that...
how do you know you're a flat earther then?
We need everybody.
Wait, David, how do you know you're a flat earther? How do you know that?
How do I know a flat earth? Well, they're flat
How do you know?
Who know the earth is flat, but who don't want to take out, like, how about this? How about if your boss is going to think you lost your mind because you start talking about flat earth?
No,
and you're gonna lose your job?
No, I never said that. I never said that.
All right.
What I said is you can wear a t-shirt, you can drop cards, you can tell people.
We need action.
Some sort of
We
action.
need action.
Some sort of
We
action.
need action. It's flat. It's not raining upside down. In Australia right now.
Come here.
Can you imagine how absurd it is to think that it's raining up down below you? Think about that.
You guys remember the moon landing? There's no dust on the footpads. And they said there was 6 inches of dust on the moon. I don't think we ever landed on the moon.
I don't.
I don't think we ever did. Evidence proves otherwise.
They lie to us about everything. I know you guys know that. Raise your hand if you trust your government.
Ah!
Right? Raise your hand if you trust that government of yours. Not very many people. That's a lonely crowd.
He was laughing. He was laughing, that guy.
Yeah. I'm going to start using that
Yeah.
as an intro.
Yeah.
Folks, raise your hand if you trust your government. How about that? For YouTube, I'm just doing a little test here. Who trusts their government? Raise your hand if you trust your government. Nope. There is hope for us. There is hope. How much?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm going to go real basic level. Entry level truth. Do you freaking trust your government? Because if they do, then just keep walking. You're hoping.
I only had one guy ever say that, and he was a kid at Penn State. I'm there. Well, I'm going to chalk that up to your age.
I had a government worker go. He's like, I'm a government worker. I'm like, I can't help it, man. He's still got it. The other guy said
The spinning globe is a crazy idea.
Raise your hand if you guys trust your government.
They all laugh. They never raise their hand.
Nobody trusts our government. This is stuff we believe.
They all laugh. They don't ever raise their hand.
You see those grumpy people? Go to zoom in on them.
Hey,
Raise your hands if you guys trust your government.
that you do not.
No, that's a shame.
No, that woman over there wants her $4 a car.
Yeah.
The spinning ball is a crazy idea.
Raise your hand if you trust your government. Uh-oh. Good. I love it. You guys have hope.
The spinning ball is a crazy idea. Look it up.
So, I'm asking just for one quick question. Can you raise your hand if you trust your government? Usually that's not a good thing, but in this case I think it is a good thing, right? All right, raise your hand if you trust your government. Raise your hand for me, nice and high. Good on you.
Nobody wants politics either.
It's time though we start taking back our world, you know, because it's a really sad world we live in. Folks, raise your hand if you trust the government. Come on now, let me see you. Raise them up high. That's right. It's time we all get together now and
The
understand
spinning ball. The spinning ball. Yeah, did you see that? There's no dust on the feet. We landed on the moon. There's supposed to be 6 inches of dust. Nothing on the feet. And look, it's made out of aluminum foil, or that gold foil that we wrap presents in. I can't believe that we actually believed that was true. Just crazy. And look, we have curvature formula here, the second block. And there's no curvature. There's 60 miles of Lake Michigan between us and Chicago there. There's no curvature. It should be 1,700 feet of curvature. There's no curvature anywhere. Between Wildwood and Atlantic City, 32.6 miles, that's 681 feet of curvature. We should not see Atlantic City. So where's the curvature? Where is it? So, yeah, that's what I'm questioning. So here's the flat earth map that the United Nations and all them use. They leave off Antarctica, which goes around the outside edge. Now imagine that, if all of us knew, like we did 100 years ago before they put this globe thing into mass production and took over our educational system, which is what they did. They had to force it down our throats because logically, it doesn't make sense, a spinning ball. It does not. So all this information can be found right here.
So all the other planets that they can see with telescopes that are round, they're not round either?
They are a circle, but we cannot see 3D. Can't see 3D.
Can't see the other side. Yeah, that makes a lot.
Can't see 3D. And you know what, Jupiter? That's not a spot on Jupiter. That's a separate red orb. And it goes across the face of Jupiter. That's why they think it rotates, but it doesn't. Well, you have a piece of paper, right? The spinning ball is a crazy idea. We don't live on a globe. It's a flat plane. There's no curvature. We have a formula.
Oh, you have a government trust you. So you trust your government. You're a very lonely individual, I would imagine.
The last time I didn't raise my hand.
Oh, that's not fair. You gotta be honest.
He's playing with you, Dave. Spinning ball is a crazy idea. There is no spinning globe. That's just crazy. There is no spinning globe. He got you, Dave. Like a pizza.
I have to remember everybody I speak to.
This is really like, it is waking people up, like they're thinking, some of them, even though they